Okay, abusan for me chacho bibi anam samo bibi akwa babi emfa mbra en kasa TV so en kasa kasa boso na edu sisi am. Lawyer Paul Adomochi ene Koku Anyidoho edi nkomo na chese omo de tim bibi na de to abonten. Na Koku Anyidoho nsem o de to abonten na shock ye MPP amanu kuru npa na o chese ye running mate fufu beble aba o man Ghana mu ase na ba Dr. Matthew Kuku Prempe a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia yi na ɔyɛ superb ɔyɛ different na ɔka nnwoma a napo ayɛde ama ɔman Ghana a kyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ running mate ɛnna ɛnyɛ no nko a ɔsan ka nsɛm de fa Dr. Matthew Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ho a kyerɛ sɛ ɛnna ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa ɔkyerɛ sɛ amanfo bebree na ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔno ɔyɛ anti JM anti Mahama anaasɛ ɔtan Mahama ɔsɛ ɛnyɛ saa na ɛteɛ na sisei no ɔno ɔpɛ sɛ ɔka no kora nnwoma a ohu no ɛna ɔka nti ohu ne sɛ nnwoma a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia esi n'ani so ɔne napo no ɛbɛboa ɔman Ghana ase Koku Anyidoho de nsɛm bebree de to abɔnten mɛpɛ sɛ yɛkɔ akɔtie nsɛm no nkyɛn subscribe to my channel like na for adwenkyɛ so egu comment section kama mede obi bi ase.
Hey, Israel, I see. So in January this year, Paul, I found myself in the International Management Institute studying something.
Were you there?
So that's me at the institute here in Nazareth.
In Israel?
In Israel, yes.
You traveled there?
I traveled there.
For a pilgrimage?
Well, it was a training program, but I had the opportunity also to do so. That's me and some of my other guy to the right, Eddie. It's a Ghanaian. He came from Cocoa Board. And so this was international diplomacy, international relations, national security. And that was one of our course directors. So this is in Nazareth.
I see.
So, Paul, interesting. So at this program, we were there for about 2 weeks in January of 24. Then, apparently, this world. So the president of the institute kept mentioning the name of Dr. Matthew Kuku Prempe. So Napo happened to at the institute 2-3 years ago. And quite a number of Ghanaians also. Only for me to be given this document. Now, this is University of Cape Coast. And this is 17th of May is to the president letter of letter of commitment. Okay. For capacity building in precision agriculture in Ghana. Signed by the Pro Vice Chancellor of UCC, Professor Mrs. Rosemond Bohine. This is it.
Okay.
So apparently, this thing that Vice President Baumia has been talking about, this whole digitalization thing that people want to laugh at, and I got attached to it, the concept. Yeah, we are doing politics, but when I got this thing from the institute, so when I was coming, then they gave me this letter to His Excellency the Vice President. This is dated 31st May of 2022. Long and short, Paul, this is the curriculum that has been developed, precision agriculture, online studies, whatever. So apparently, Dr. Baumia and Napo, who was then education minister, this whole digitalization thing, trying to get the University of Cape Coast to engage the Ghana International Management Institute so we can bring precision farming to our agriculture here in Ghana, part of the technology digitalization concept. Now, I'm giving these documents because they have profile views, so they know that we are Ghanaian, we are there, up there. John Mahama and his boys can decide that they don't respect me or regard me, but they all respect me, and I'm grateful to God for that. So I'm giving this, Paul. So I'm NDC, and I'm giving this to bring to the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. So because of this NDC, NPP petty politics, so I get to the Sea of Galilee, then I throw this document into the Sea of Galilee. Abro, wickedness. Or I arrive in Ghana,
What is the document? What is the letter? What is it about?
So this is the.
What are they asking?
So this is
to do.
So that is the MOU signed by the UCC and the institute
To partner in that way.
Yes, and this is the curriculum that they have drawn now
To train Cape
to
Coast
train
students.
Yes, and lecturers in precision agriculture.
What's the meaning of precision agriculture?
So let me just read this thing for you. So the spirit of innovation has been part of the Israeli culture since its establishment in 1948. Israeli agriculture has been anticipating the effects of climate change for decades and is impressively adapted for arid and semi-arid climates. As a key player in the global agricultural landscape, the country benefits from a prosperous agricultural market founded on practical and cost-effective innovations and solutions rather than natural resources. So basically,
so agriculture doesn't rely on rain and all that.
Exactly.
Irrigation and more.
So it's more, that's why it's precision.
So we need it.
We need it. And they have it. And this is what Dr. Baumia and Napo as education minister started working on for the University of Cape Coast to have that critical mass of lecturers and students. Then they spread out into the Republic. So if I go studying as a Ghanaian, a citizen, as President Akufo-Addo says, that we should be citizens and not spectators. And I'm giving this document. So because I'm NDC,
NDC people say that you shouldn't have given.
No, I'm just having a conversation.
Okay.
We're coming back to Tuam.
Yes.
Now, the point I'm seeking to make is that in not being wicked and evil to the Republic of Ghana, in not being a petty politician, to think that if I bring this document to the government of Ghana, led by an NPP party, they will score some political points.
Major ones. Yeah, agriculture is major.
That will not inure to my political party. And so I will hide this document, I will eat it up, I will burn it.
When you win, then you win.
Good. I can't entitle wait for no man. My Bible tells me that I have today.
So you brought it to them.
So I brought it. I couldn't find the vice president, obviously busy. So somebody connected me with Napo, who had now become energy minister.
Oh, I see. Yes. Recent. He wasn't running mates yet.
No, he wasn't. This is January of this year.
Okay.
And on 20th January, I remember while I was there, I was at the Wailing Wall with the Ghana flag, praying that God, this is my Ghana, that come in Kuma and Kuma say that you should bless the country. Me, I'm here. This Wailing Wall, they say they come and pray. Need to bless my homeland Ghana for me. And I did so. So I give this document to Napo in his office as energy minister now. Of course, he remembers very well. And it's like, wow, you did this thing to me. But to this Ghana that is on your heart like this. Anyway, you are trying very hard to keep President Mills' legacy alive. Do you know that this President Mills, I knew when I was a schoolboy. And I'm like, how? He says, Koku, look, it's a small world we live in. So he tells me the story of his mother's elder sister, who is married to a certain Mr. Dodo, registrar on Legon campus. So he and Napo as a schoolboy in Kumasi, University Primary, he will come to Accra for holidays with his elder auntie, who is Mrs. Dodo. Guess whose mother is Mrs. Dodo?
Tell me.
Professor Dodo Padigo.
The sports
guy.
Professor Mills' guy.
Professor Mills' guy.
I remember him. Yeah.
Who was at the presidency
he was,
with us under Mills.
Yeah.
That's Napo's first cousin.
Oh, I see.
Yes. You see how...
But Dodo is close to Mills, because Mills used to talk about Dodo even before he became president.
Good, because Padigo was a great sportsman.
Yeah. Walanyo Agra is the one who told me how close Dodo and Mills were. Good. I remember that.
Padigo.
Because we were doing coup d'etat, GFA coup d'etat. I don't know whether you were involved. And then Walanyo Agra said that, look, if Dodo is not with you, Bo, this thing won't work. Who is he? He said, Charlie and Prof are like that too. I remember that. Good. Oh, I see. That's why I said Professor Mills guy.
Good. Yeah. So Padigo was at the presidency with us. And that's Napo's first cousin. So their mothers are sisters. And Napo actually told me in this conversation that Padigo currently is their head of family.
On the mother's side?
On the mother's side,
oh, I see.
So his father is Ghana, all right. But on the mother's side, he's head of family somewhere. So Napo is like, Koku. So this is how I knew Prof as a small boy. He's going to beg Nanado to build a Sunday Park.